I've been driving for 70 years now. This is probably the 2000th time I've filled my tank, and every single time I've seen that little 9/10 fraction in the price of gas at the pump.
It's the $1.2 billion mystery. Why is it still there? We retired the half penny in 1857, yet big oil still clings to this 1930s pricing gimmick to make gas look a penny cheaper. That 910 is a marketing trick that represents billions of dollars from drivers like you and me. We are launching the Cancel 910 Gas campaign to demand honest, transparent pricing. Our goal is simple but bold: 3 million YouTube subscribers. That is the tipping point where the industry has no choice but to listen and ditch the fraction. Let's answer the 4 mystery questions. First question: what is the $1.2 billion mystery? It's simple. That is the amount of money that tiny 9/10 of a cent represents every single year in the United States. Think about it this way. The U.S. consumes roughly 375 million gallons of gasoline every single day. Multiply 375 million gallons by 9/10 of a cent, $0.009. That equals nearly $3.38 million a day pulled straight out of consumers' pockets. Over a full year, that adds up to a staggering $1.2 billion hidden in plain sight. It's a massive pile of money disguised as a fraction. How did this even start? We have to go back to the 1930s. During the Great Depression, the federal government imposed a federal gas tax of 1 cent per gallon. Gas was only about 10 cents a gallon back then, so a fraction of a cent was a big deal to a gas station's margins. Eventually, stations realized they could trick our brains. Pricing gas at 10.9 cents felt a whole lot cheaper than saying 11 cents. It's an old-school marketing trick that just got frozen in time. Which brings us to mystery number 3. Why on earth is it still here? Half a century ago, we got rid of half pennies. We don't buy groceries, dish soap, or clothing in tenths of a cent. So why gas? The truth is, no one has asked it to go. Well, with a couple of rare exceptions that I'll tell you about in another video. If you search YouTube right now, you'll find over a dozen videos on this exact topic. They've gathered over 10 million subscribers combined. They all beautifully answer how it started and why it's still here, but they all share one total failure. Not a single one suggested how to get rid of it. They treat it like a permanent law of nature. It isn't. That brings us to the final mystery. How do we finally get rid of it? The answer is Cancel 910 Gas. Moving forward, I'm going to post a series of videos showing exactly what different people across the country could do with a share of that $1.2 billion. How we can visualize ways that much money could make America better. The plan is to build a grassroots movement that will convince big oil that it is time to ditch the fraction. But I can't do this alone. To make the fuel industry listen, we need a massive voice. Our goal is at least 3 million subscribers.
Now here is how you can help us make history. If you agree that it is time to ditch the fraction, then here is your assignment.
Your to-do list. Click on subscribe now. Share this to help get to 3 million subscribers. When the 9/10 is gone, shout, "I helped cancel the 9/10."